Hello friends. I thought I'd pop on really quickly to show you some super easy nail art. There's a pattern that I absolutely love. I did, gosh, almost 2 years ago now. I keep screenshotting it and reminding myself to do it again. It was a really pretty marble, but it took a lot of work. And it wasn't difficult, but I had to use an air compressor to create it, and kind of didn't want to drag all that out again. So I thought I'd try it another way. And look how cute. Just did a little sample nail, but look how cute that turned out. So I thought I'd pop on and show you how quick and easily this can be done. So I have base coat on here already. I'm going to keep it real-time speed and kind of talk you through it so you can kind of see it is super quick and easy. So I'm using Azure Sky as the base. So I'm just going to go ahead and once again I have cured base coat on. I'm just going to add a layer of this. I know some people don't do the little tip. I do like it kind of to have a little color on there, so I typically do just barely tap it. So I'm going to put that in the lamp for a minute. And then I'm going to show you on one of these that I already did the first coat on, how easy the actual art part is. So for this mani, these two nails are complete. It's Peacock Plume, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous teal color. I just did base coat, 2 coats of color, and the diamond, ultra diamond top coat for those. So those are done and finished. But for the art, to make this marble pattern, I'm going to put another coat of the Azure Sky, but not cure it. So the marble I want to flow. I'm not using a blooming gel. I don't want that much flow. You could use a thin layer of blooming gel, but that's not the look that I was really going for with this. But to create the pattern, you're just going to use a mascara brush. So I ordered these just off of Amazon. They were, I don't remember, super cheap for like a pack of 50 or something, a few dollars. So not bad at all. And then I'm going to put the colors I want for my wave on it. So I'm going to use Silver Cat Eye. And you kind of want to do the colors you want on top. You're going to lay down first, because as we turn it upside down, kind of that's going to be the reverse of what we're doing. So I'm going to add some of that Silver Cat Eye. I'm going to add some white. The Diva is my very, very favorite, just bright white gel. And then I'm going to put some of that Peacock Plume on here as well. So I'm just going to kind of layer it up on here a little bit. So it's all ready to go. And then I'm going to, over this wet Azure Sky, I'm going to turn my brush around and I'm just going to kind of push it into the top. Let it smear a little and pick it up. Smear a little and just kind of whatever pattern I want to do. Turn it different angles. Turn it however I want. And then however much kind of pattern you want, you can just kind of mess with it until you get the look that you like. Leave however much or as little of that Azure Sky in the background as you'd like. And when you get the look you want, you just stick it in the lamp, cure it, and top coat it. Easy peasy. So I'll show you another one, just so you can see that process again. So once again, I'm going to put, this is a 1 coat cured, and now I'm going to put a coat on and leave it wet of that Azure Sky. Such a pretty, pretty kind of light aqua. And then I'm going to go back and load up my brush again with some of that Silver Cat Eye. Adding in my Diva. Got a little on my brush, so I'm going to wipe that off. It happens. I'm always in a hurry, so it happens to me probably more than it should. And going in with some of that Peacock Plume again. And turning it over. Turn my nail. This is my thumb, so I'm going to do it this way. If there was a color not showing up, you could always add a little more to your wand. Go back in over the top. I think I want a little bit more silver right here, so I'm going to try that right now. Just kind of turn it to a fresh spot. Add in a little more silver, a little more white. It's so flexible because the pattern is really whatever you make it. If you don't like it, you could always wipe it off and start again. So go back. Nice. So I'm happy with that now. If I play with it too much, then I end up messing it up. So I'm going to stop there. Less is more. And I will do this very last one, and then I'll pop back on and show you the finished 5 nails. So I thought I'd pop on and show you the magic happening on this final one. I top coated the other 2 already off camera. Look at that gloss just slide right over the top. So beautiful. Okay, that one's gonna go, and then I'll show you all of them. And here they are. So very quick. Anybody can do nail art, which is just my speed. You could certainly do this with any color palette. This happens to be one of my faves that I don't wear very often, but I am going to create a second hand of this because I'll wear these for real. So I'll get some pictures and get this posted, and hopefully this will help you in your next wave art mani. So have a great day.